Do you remember in our last video when I talked about frequency distribution? Alright, there are several types of frequency distribution. And the first one is categorical. Okay? Now then, what kind of data do we use in a categorical frequency distribution? A lot of big words, but not that big of a deal. Alright. Usually we'll use nominal level data for categorical frequency distribution. I already covered about nominal level data, so you can go back to that video and watch that. And I've already covered frequency distribution in itself. Now, let's talk about categorical frequency distribution. Alright. Somebody gives us area codes and says, okay, each person in this list is associated with an area code. Here's your area codes. These are Illinois area codes. Yes, these are telephone area codes. And he says, now, each one of these numbers up here represents one person. Somebody lives in the 618 area code, someone lives in the 773 area code, someone lives in the 309 area code, so on and so forth. And they say, now, you take all of this raw data, this nominal level data, and you make it into a frequency distribution chart. That's what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to establish classes. We're going to have a 618 class, a 773 class, a 309 class, a 217 class, a 815 class, and so on and so forth, as you can see right down here on the bottom. Then we try to figure out how many people live in the 618 area code, how many people live in the 773 area code, so on and so forth down the line. Okay, so for each person that lives in the 618 area code, we're going to draw a little line. When we've drawn 4 of them, we're going to draw a diagonal saying that's 5. Alright, now, that's where you get your tallies. You have to tally the nominal level data. Otherwise, it's meaningless. So now we've tallied it. Alright, your frequency is the total of these tallies. We have 5 here, so your frequency is 5. We have 6 here, so your frequency is 6. We have 3 here, so your frequency is 3. We have 6 here, so your frequency is 6. We have 3 here, so your frequency is 1, and we have 1 there, and so our frequency was. You get the idea. Okay? Now, how many values do we have on this chart? Well, it's hard to see right off the bat, but we actually have 24 values. Okay? We have 24 nominal level values. And what we're going to do is we're going to divide the frequency of these area codes by the total number of values. So it's going to be 5 divided by 24. And when we divide 5 by 24, we get 21%. Now we can say 21% of all of these people live in the 618 area code. Same thing here. We divide the 6 by the 24. We can now say that 25% of all these people live in the 773 area code. 3 divided by 24 gives you 13%. Now we can say 13% of the people in this nominal level data live in the 309 area code. So on and so forth, all the way down the line. So we take each one of these numbers. These are all going to be numerators. Remember I did a video on numerators? And we're going to have 24 as our denominator every single time. 5 divided by 24, 6 divided by 24, 3 divided by 24, 6 divided by 24, 3 divided by 24, and 1 divided by 24. And that's how we get all our percents. And then we can use this to say 21% of the people live in 618, 25, 773, 13, 309, 25% live in 217, 13% live in 779, and 4% live in 815. Now you say, well, what would be the importance of this? Well, let's say you run an internet company, and you want to know in which area code you have your best sales. Okay, because you want to market more to those people than you do to anybody else. Well, this will tell you. So, according to this chart, you should do more marketing in the 773 area code than you should in the 815 area code, because these people don't want to buy from you, but these people do. See what I mean? And that is categorical frequency distribution. I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.